here, Otto. Come here, Otto. Otto here. Otto here. That's a big snake. That is a big snake. Hey, hey.
Since the early days of hunting, dogs have been used to track and capture all kind of different game.
Good boy here.
As far as I know, they've never really been used to track and find pythons though.
Good dog. Good boy. Okay, let me look.
I'm very proud to say that we have a team of dogs out here successfully finding these snakes and making a difference. Otto by far is the best out of all of them. Before, my first python dog was Moose, my lead hog dog.
I barely got him. Good boy, Moose. Good boy, Bob.
And he did a phenomenal job. He blew me away by finding snakes.
Moose, my boy.
Look at that beautiful snake, son. Yes, sir. Good boy, Moose.
But he never really enjoyed it, and Otto has taken it to the next level.
Python. Good boy. Good dog. Good dog, Otto. Good dog. Come here. Come here. Good snake. Good freaking snake. Sit. Sit. What a beauty, son.
Otto loves his work out there. He loves finding these things. He likes finding and trying to catch anything, a little too much sometimes. And he's really proven to be the key to success out there.
We would have never found this hole, and I would have never want to chop all this away, dig through it, and go through the ticks and all that without him telling me that there is something in that hole. And looky here, there sure as shit was.
Before me using Otto this past nesting season, the state as a whole in the history of python hunting, every python hunter combined had maybe found 4 or 5 nests. This past season, me and Otto alone found 19 nests.
You know you want it. You know you want it.
Florida noodling, boys. Yes, sir. What a beauty. Good job, Otto.
So that right there shows you how crucial these dogs are to not only finding the snakes, but to find these extremely hidden and difficult to find nests. And that's really what's going to make the difference. Getting one snake out of the Everglades is great, but being able to get a snake and 70 eggs, 80 eggs is a much bigger win. Most of those eggs would survive and end up being large predators themselves, eating our native wildlife.
Once again, and I've said this many times before I've actually proven it, and this season we have been proving it like crazy. Pythons come back and nest in the same hole in the same areas where they successfully have nested before. And here is an old hatched python egg right here. And that's what I was seeing. I wasn't seeing a bunch of slugs. I was seeing a bunch of old hatched eggs as I was coming in.
A lot of people don't understand how difficult these nests are to find. A lot of people don't understand how difficult these pythons are to find. It's not like you see on TV. In real life, it's very different.
Python, 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 right in here.
These snakes are very difficult to find. They hide themselves well. They're very camouflaged. And without a dog, you're really just hoping to get lucky. And that doesn't work for me. To really make a difference, we have to get the upper hand. The dog's able to use their scent, track them down, and find them where your vision, you just won't see them.
Look at this thing in here. I would have never found this without Rogue. Look at how this snake is just absolutely buried in here. Absolutely buried. I would have never found it if not for her. She was pointing this head, and there's a python head.
These snakes are hard to find on themselves, and they make their nest even more hard to find. They get out far in the swamp, off the roads, off the levees, and they like to hide these nests in very difficult to get to areas. Oftentimes underground or inside a sawgrass head, and that nose will find them there.
Good, fine moose. We got an old nest here. Come look, Allie.
Your average size python nest is anywhere from 20 all the way up to 100 eggs or more. And you know, that makes a big difference. Every successful nest that hatch is adding to the army of pythons eating up our Everglades. and those snakes grow very quick. They're born out of the egg at already 2 foot long, which is the size of most of our adult native snakes. So they don't have many predators when they're born. Maybe for a couple of months, depending on how much they eat and how quickly they grow. Once they reach 4 or 5 foot, nothing is messing with them out there. And they can reach that size easily within a year.
It's a shame we got to euthanize this little guy, but fortunately there's nothing else we can do with it. State laws and health of our ecosystem. Gotta do what we gotta do.
While all this information really can get discouraging and make it seem like there ain't nothing we can do to get on top of this, I do see a light at the end of the tunnel, especially in the areas me and Otto have been focusing. We're seeing the native re-life already start to rebound. We're seeing less pythons, and to me, that's a big clear indicator that we're making a difference and that it's not quite as bad as we think. I think there's not quite as many pythons in the Everglades as estimated, but we definitely need to get on top of managing them a little bit better and slowing this spread and focusing on the areas that are important. Everybody seems to all hunt the same roadways, the same levees. We need to get out into the swamp and hunt the areas that are more difficult to hunt and where the pythons are eating our native wildlife and where they're reproducing. That's what me and my team try to focus on.
No, Otto!
So right now I'm building my dog team. I'm training a number of dogs to help me and my guys out in the field and really start to hit these areas even harder. Me and Otto are just one team, and we need multiple teams out there to really see results. And that's what we're working on now, expanding the dogs, expanding the handlers, and growing my operation. And we're having a lot of success with it. So much so that I'm hoping in the near future we can get the state on board with it. I want to show them the benefit of the work we're doing, how crucial these dogs are to the fight in the Everglades, and to get them more behind it. The more we can work together as a team, private companies, private operations, state entities, the better off our Everglades will be for it, and that's what's really important. I used to work exclusively for the state. I was one of the first contractors they've hired, but recently I've parted out on my own operation and really focus on implementing dogs out into the Everglades. As of now, state contractors aren't allowed to use dogs, and that's what really made me branch away from the state and to show them on my own how important using these dogs are.
Otto here. Good dog, Otto. Good dog. It's a big gravid female, y'all. Dude, she's full of eggs. Get over here, quick. What you got? Good dog. Hey! Otto. Good dog. Don't grab it. Good dog. Good dog.
Thanks a bunch for watching, y'all. We really appreciate it, and we hope y'all learned something. A video like this is very important to us because we're trying to get our message out and trying to make a difference in the Everglades. And we really appreciate you guys sharing, commenting, and try to spread the word. If you guys want to support the operation, buy a leather product. It all goes directly to my operation, to supporting the wildlife rescue, towards supporting my conservation efforts. You can find those on my website, pythoncowboy.com, or shoot us an email at pythoncowboyhunts@gmail.com if you want something custom or if we're sold out. And that's also where you can book a guided hunt. Come down here, join the fight, go out with me or one of my guys, and I guarantee you will have a great time. It's a hell of an adventure, and we appreciate the support. See y'all at the next one. Get big snakes, get big steaks.